So as your board knows, Public Works itself has been tracking and reporting our backlog annually since the first roadmap was approved actually in 1994. So the slide on the screen shows a snapshot of the deferred maintenance backlog over the last 10 years. In 2002, the county's backlog of road maintenance was just a little over $100 million. And as we reported last year and this year, our backlog is now in the $250 million range. So based on our calculations and using the different tools that we have available to us, we have a pretty good snapshot of where the system is going based on our current levels of spending. And then one other piece of information I wanted to share on the bottom of the screen is you see the $3 million and the $9 million. Measure A is our primary funding source for attacking this deferred maintenance backlog. So approximately $3 million of Measure A goes into this system every year. Our calculations from pavement management is our current pavement condition index is a 61. If we want to stay at a 61, we should be putting $12 million a year into the pavements alone. So right now we have about $9 million a year that is being deferred. And that's actually one of the reasons why the department, when we submitted our budget, we also put in a budget adjustment request for $9 million. So we could get to that $12 million on an annual basis just to maintain the condition that we have today. To the previous slide where we showed our 10-year backlog history, we've added where we are heading over the next 15 years if we continue spending at the current amount of revenue on deferred maintenance. And if your board recalls, last year we reported that by 2020 our backlog would double and we would hit $500 million from the 250 where we are today. 7 years after that, by 2027, our deferred maintenance backlog will be $750 million, and that's $500 million more than we are today. So,
Supervisor Adam.
And why is it accelerating between those data points like that?
As Mr. Chair and Supervisor Adam, as Supervisor Carball mentioned, this county embraced pavement preservation for many, many years, and when we had STIP and RSTP available and we had federal earmarks, we were able to keep 65, 70% of our pavements into a pavement preservation mode. So we could go out and for essentially $1 a square yard, we could treat a road and keep it in good shape. We can't do that anymore. We don't have the revenue to do that, so a lot of the roads now are moving into an at-risk category, which are requiring thicker overlays versus a fog seal or a slurry seal. They're moving from the overlay category now into recycle categories, which are about $50 a square yard, and roads are falling into reconstruct, which is over $100 a square yard to fix. So it's becoming a lot more expensive to provide a treatment to these pavements today.
Okay, so the less we maintain, the deeper we have to go to fix the problem, and it just gets more and more expensive.
Time is an enemy when it comes to pavement, because if it's $1 today a square yard, it'll be $3 in 4 years, it'll be $9 in 6 years, and it'll be $50 in 10 years. So it goes up, the costs go up exponentially when it comes to maintaining pavements. Well, that's the whole theory behind pavement preservation, the right treatment to the right road at the right time.